Hello, my name is Moisés André Nissenbaum, and this video will show you how to install Cisco CML2. We will show the installation on VMware Workstation, VMware ESXi, and Google Cloud. First, we'll start with VMware Workstation. Okay, all you have to do is to insert the OAV file and then connect the ISO file to the VM and expand the disk so you can turn on the virtual machine to run the CML2. Also, we will have to insert the product key. Let's show you now how to do this. First, we will open the OAV file. Now, without turning on the machine, we edit the virtual machine settings. First, the hard disk, we expand it. Then the cd-rom, we insert. Connect at power on, and that's it. Now we can turn on the virtual machine. Follow this one-time wizard. Okay, now the system is installed. Let's try to see if the system is accessing the internet. Okay, now we will open this address here in the browser. Okay, first time we will show this screen. That's it. Okay, we see that we have a licensing problem, and we will solve inserting the licensing. Just insert it and click register. Okay, just wait some seconds here. All right, it's authorized. Let's test now. We can create a lab, for example, with 2 routers. You can start the simulation. Okay, now we can test. Just open a console here, press enter, everything is working. Okay, we can stop this lab and delete it if you want. So now that everything is working, it's time to save our virtual machine. We can power off, and then we can go here in VM, snapshot, take a snapshot. Okay. Right, it's very good to do this because if anything happens with the machine, you have a copy working fine. So that's it. Last thing I will show you is how to deregister the machine. Okay, return on in again. Okay, now if I will not use this machine, I will use this license in another machine. I can deregister the machine. Let's go there. Okay. Okay, here we go in licensing and actions, deregister. So in this way we remove the license here and we can put in another virtual machine. Okay, now I will show you how to install in VMWare ESXi. It's almost the same as we have done in VMware Workstation. Here's my server console, create virtual machine, deploy OVA, okay. Now we open here the OVA file. Okay, next, choose where to save. Okay, now it's very important to uncheck this mark here in power on automatically. Okay, that's right, just finish now. We have to wait this import process to finish. Okay, almost done. Right, we can go there in virtual machines. We have our machine here and we will edit the properties. Here, expand the disk, and here we will put the ISO file. I uploaded this ISO file to the server using this button, okay? So the file is here, select, connect here, and save. Now we can power on the virtual machine. And the rest is the same as we have done in VMware Workstation. Now we will install the CML2 in Google Cloud, GCP. Well, the first thing we will do is to do the same, the installation in a local machine using VMware Workstation. Okay? Then we will create a file, an OVF file from this local installation, upload to Google Cloud to create a virtual machine. And then from this virtual machine, we will create another one with KVM enabled. Of course, in the first step in the VMware Workstation, we will install the SSH server, and also we will copy all the files that was in cd-rom to the hard disk. And in the very end, we will set up the firewall and also the hardware settings of this virtual machine. Okay? Okay, let's go. The step-by-step is here. We'll do this in practice. So we will start from scratch creating a virtual machine in the VMware Workstation. Okay, now we will turn on the SSH server. The SSH will work on port 1122. Let's test. Okay, it's working. Next thing we will do is to copy all files from cd-rom to the hard disk. For that, the first thing is to unmount the cd-rom now. Okay, now let's verify. It's empty. Now we will clone this directory. Okay, now we will mount the cd-rom in this other directory here and copy all files from this cd-rom 2 to this original in hard disk. Okay. Okay, let's verify all files are here. Okay, and no files here. Okay, let's copy all files. It will take some time. Okay, done. Now we do not need anymore this cd-rom. And we will now comment this line. Right. We can power off this machine. Right. And then we will edit this machine settings, and it's very important to disconnect the cd-rom. Okay. Now here is auto detect. Good. We can now export this virtual machine to an OVF file. Okay. Choose the directory and just click Save. This will take a long time. Just wait. Right. Now the file is exported, and we will transfer the files to the Google Cloud. Okay, the files are here. Good. Okay, here is my Google Cloud Platform console, and I will go to the storage browser. I will create a bucket. We'll put a name here. Good. And now I will upload files. Here are my 3 files, and open. Okay. Now it will take some time, you have to wait. Okay, all 3 files are there. Now, all we have to do is to create a virtual machine using these files, okay? For that, we will run some Cloud Shell commands. So we have to activate the Cloud Shell. First time we use, it will take some time to open. All right. Before running the scripts, we have to activate some services. To activate, we will use this script here, but we have to substitute this project ID and also this project number here. We will collect this information in our dashboard. Go here, Home, Dashboard. So you can collect this data here. Okay. So the project ID is this. So I will copy and put here. Also here and also here. And the project number is this one. So we put this here, here, and here. Now we can run this script. First, this first line. Okay, now the second line. Now the other lines. Now we are ready to create the virtual machine from the OVA file. The script we will use is this one. The instance name is anything you will want. I will put CML test3. And path to OVF file we will get from the storage browser. Here's all file. Here is the file. So we have the path here. Okay? We can copy here. Let's put there. All right, we have our script. Let's run it. Okay, this will take a long time, 40 minutes. Okay, after 1 hour and 19 minutes, it's done. Let's go and see our VM instance. All right, it's here. Okay, so let's test it, but let's open the firewall first. Okay, it did this, and then we will allow HTTP and HTTPS. Okay, let's test. Let's see the IP address. Here's the IP address, public IP address. Let's access. Good, it's working. Right, now we are in the cloud. Okay, now we have one more issue, the hardware acceleration, that we will solve now, creating another virtual machine, cloning this virtual machine to another with KVM enabled. Let's go. First, let us turn off this computer. Okay. And let's see what's the name of the hard disk of this virtual machine. Okay, let's see here. So the boot disk, the name of the boot disk is this. Usually it's the same of the virtual machine name. Okay. Okay, let's go to our notepad. Let's paste here. So now we will run the script to clone this machine, okay, and create a new one with KVM enabled. Let's substitute this disk 1 here by the name of the disk, okay. So let's run this script. Okay. In Cloud Shell. Okay. Let's go there. That's it. It's creating the image. And then, after that, it will take some time. And after that, we will run this command. And from this image here, we will create another instance called CML2 final. Okay, this one, it will be ready, almost ready. Let's wait until this is done. Okay, ready? Let's copy the code here and run Let's wait. All right, let's see if we have the new instance here in VM instances. Yes, we have. So let's see if it is working. Let's open the firewall here. And save. Okay. Okay. And also we will open another ports in firewall using the network firewall. Okay, create new firewall rule. Name, let's put CML, for example, and we will open with the all instances in network and source all sources, and we will open TCP ports 1122, 1990, and also 22. Okay, create the role. Okay, let's see our VM instances here. Copy this to keyboard. Let's go here. Yes, it's working. Okay. So our issue here now is the number of CPUs, okay? We will upgrade this machine for a stronger machine in hardware, okay? Let's go, for example, using PuTTY, and here the IP address and 1122. Yes, it's working. Okay. Right. Let's turn off this machine. All right. It's turning off. Okay. Okay, now we are ready to do the hardware upgrade in this virtual machine. Edit. We can start with this one, standard 8, with 8 CPUs and 30 gigs of memory. Okay, let's save. Good. Now we can turn on this virtual machine. Okay. Now everything is working. If you want, we can fix this IP address here. Okay, it's very useful because every time we restart the virtual machine, it would have a different IP address. If I want this fixed, we can do it here in network and external IP address. So you can see we have this ephemeral here. So we put static here. Just this. Done. Okay. Let's go to our virtual machine. Let's test it. Okay. Let's copy this. All right. It's working in the cloud. The only system issue now is the licensing that we have learned already how to fix it. Okay, everything is working. Have fun!